What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man here, and we're back for more Ark Survival Ascended. So yes, this is actually a little bit of a change of plans as well, but we got a Carcharodontosaurus right here. I was actually coming up this way to do some metal farming, and I happened to stumble upon this guy. So we're actually going to attempt to tame this really quickly, because with the OSDs coming, we need... I threw a little trap down here. We need to get one of these guys because of the fact that OSDs are easier with one of these. It's going to make everything that much easier for us to beat those OSDs specifically with this guy. We got to get his attention. Is it coming? What is it going, dude? I threw a trap together up the hill. Oh, yeah, there we go. Come on, keep chasing. Keep chasing. I threw a little trap together. I'm not the best trap builder. Whoop. Like, I got the bear trap and everything in there. I just gotta get him in there is the only problem. Bro, just completely dodged it. Whoop. Hello. I'm not good at traps. I hate traps, honestly. I like to just do it normally, if I can. Ouch. I'm gonna try to lead him right here. Why does he keep de-aggroing from me? Can I get you to walk into the trap? Oh, he was almost in it. I gotta get him to come this way. Yep. Come this way, and then circle back. Kick you in the butt. And then just run nice and slow this way. I gotta try to get him as close as I can to running into that. Why is he completely avoiding it? I understand they did more with the pathfinding, but he shouldn't be able to dodge it that easy. At least I don't think he can. Let me see if I can pick these two gates up. What am I looking at for torpor? Or not torpor, stamina. Let's see if I could lead him just into the trap entirely. To the bear trap. Ow. Bro, just dodged the bear trap again. This is one of the reasons why I can't stand trapping. Using like bear traps and whatnot. See if I can lead him right towards me if I park right here. Got it. Oh no, my bird. Ow, my bird. No. RG, no. RG, no. Don't do that, RG. One. Where are my other gateways? Where are my other gateways? Hello? I picked them up, didn't I? I have my gun set to pick up. Why did it, like, break them? That is not what it was intended to do. Yeah, I may be kind of fucked here, boys, so give me a second, because the game just bugged itself out when I picked up those traps. I clicked pick up, and they're not in my inventory. My multi-tool should be set to pick up. Alright, so on my way back, I was checking our demo gun, which I'll show you guys right now. The multi-tool, should I say. It's set to pick up. I don't know where the traps went, which is honestly kind of horseshit. Pardon the language, but it is. So that kind of really puts us behind a bit, because I don't have any more things to make metal traps with. I'm all out of cementing paste, so I'm going to have to make a bunch. But we would like to try to tame this guy, so let's see if we can pull him down the hill a bit and get him towards the water. Because what I might have to do is I might have to try to, like, hand carry shit to him because of the fact that he's bugged. Because something, it bugged my shit out. I wonder if I could trap him inside. I could probably trap him inside there, couldn't I? Inside this little passageway. I think I probably could. If I put the gateway here, put a trap right Apparently I can't put a trap down while sitting on an RG, but I can put everything else down. I could put this right here. I can't trap this apparently, because it is obstructed. That makes no sense at all. So we'll put that there. Let's try to bring him up the hill, I guess. I really don't know what the play is on this guy, because there's nothing in the area. There's little bugs. That's about it. There's like no creatures in the area, because he's been out here just completely destroying everything. And he's in a killing frenzy right now. So there's not much we could do. Whoa, hello. Bro got really fast. Yep, he's about to be in a killing frenzy again. Yep, because you can't tame him when he's in a killing frenzy. So I'm gonna have to try to do... My inventory is not full. It's doing that stupid bug again with the, What is up, boyos? Alright, we're back. So, one of these two things is going to be happening right now. I began recording the Carchar taming, which you guys have already seen up to this point, clearly, because we're like 2 hours into recording this part. I started this at about 9 o'clock. We're almost... It's 10:38 right now. I've been trying to tame this bastard for almost 2 hours. I'm going to get some water. And I've got 3 downed creatures out there, 3 KO creatures. What we're going to do is if he does not eat them, because that's been the problem. He has not been eating them. He has not been doing the sniffing animation. He hasn't been doing any of that. I'll bring him the creatures. He won't do anything. And not even in Blood Rage, Frenzy, nothing. He's legitimately just normal Carchar. But he has not been eating it. So what's going to happen is I'm going to bring him those creatures. If it doesn't eat it, and if his thing doesn't fully fill up to let me to go do the taming for it, I'm just going to force tame it at this point. It's been an hour and a half I've been trying to tame this guy, and there's no creatures in the vicinity. I've had to sit here, wait for creatures to spawn in, kill them, take them over to him, for him to eat them without doing the sniffing animation, or to just not eat them at all and have them decay. Like, it has been that long of an adventure I've been going on, so I'm going to just force tame it at this point. If it does not feed off of these creatures and give a full feeding bar, I'm going to absolutely force tame it. Because this is getting old. I'm not sitting here dealing with this anymore. I'm sorry if that annoys some of you guys, me force taming it to get it. I'm just not dealing with it anymore. I've been here way too long with this guy. Like, it's not doing anything. It's just sitting here. Like, it's not sniffing, not doing anything. It's not reacting to me being here. It's probably because it's caught on this trap. But I refuse to remove the trap and have it break out. So what we're going to do is we're going to try this. Try to pull it this direction, see if I shoot it in the leg. Maybe get it to swing this way a little bit. Maybe that'll make it work. I don't know. I've tried absolutely everything. I've tried moving the creature around. I've tried... Like, these are all the bags. I tried Argentavis's, Theres, and it just won't eat them. There's a Ceratosaurus I tried right there. And a Juvenile Raptor. I've tried legitimately everything. Yeah, see, it just refuses to do the sniff animation. I've got it again. I moved it and went back to the spot. So, I'm not dealing with it. I'm not doing this all over again. So, I'm not wasting another 2 hours, so I apologize if this offends some of you guys and you guys are upset about it. But we're just going to force tame this guy. This is not... I'm not playing with this anymore. I'm not dealing with it. This was a complete 2-hour struggle for me to get this guy. It was over 2 hours. I'm not... If you guys are upset about that, again, I apologize. But I'm not dealing with it. That took way too long. Too many creatures. I have over 2 hours of footage to try to go through now. Just for taming the Carchar because it refused to do anything. So we're not playing that game. And it's not like it's a super strong Carch anyway. I could see being a little upset if it was like a 180 or something that was max. And it's like I was kind of trying to cheat to get a max level, and that I understand. I even fought an alpha raptor to try to feed that to it, but you can't. Clearly, I figured that out. I've tried everything, and I don't know what else. Didn't know what else to do at that point, and I wasn't going to sit here and just deal with it anymore. So it was just one of those things where it was either I tame it by force tame, or I kill it. And I was not about to kill that when I've spent 2 hours trying to tame it with everything that should have been. It should have been tamed already. And on it, like right here, there is the Astral Raptor. I brought it up here, knocked that Astral Raptor down, took it out, tried to tame it, did not work. It literally wouldn't accept anything at this point, so I just got insanely frustrated. So again, I deeply apologize to you guys if that is something that bothers you that I had to that I force tamed it. But if you had seen the amount of effort and time that I had put into that, I'm not going to put that on because it was a 2-hour video. I'm not putting a 2-hour video of me just sitting there getting frustrated and yelling at the game for not taming up for me. Yeah, I got pretty pissed off. I'm sorry. You guys are probably not even going to see half of it because I don't feel like that's something that needs to be shown. I got pretty upset about it, and it was not good. I will safely say it was not good. Your boy got a little bit upset with that taming process. It didn't go well. But now we have a Carchar. Again, they're good. That one's not the greatest. It's only level 90. So it'll still be pretty good. But I actually didn't even think to look at the stats because I was honestly just so irritated with it. At one point in time, I almost pulled out the Deinosuchus and just destroyed it. I was I was minutes away from doing that if I didn't remember that you could force tame things. I was, 16k health. That's not absolutely that great. I was like, I pardon my language, but I shit you not. I was minutes away from just completely killing it with the Deinosuchus. It was just not, it was not good. It was not a good time. But either way, back to the game. Yeah, I came over here originally, which you guys didn't get to see because I saw that Carchar. I came over here originally to get some metal, so I could start working on metal farming again, because I've been doing a lot of that off-screen, just because there's really no reason for me to sit there and make you guys watch me farm metal all day. I mean, there really isn't. Because it's just metal. It's not like I'm finding anything magical. Like if I was finding a cool resource of element or something, then that'd be a different story, but I'm just getting basic metal at this point. All right, how much do you have for weight? Oh yeah, I got a ton more weight. Perfect. All right, let's go get some more metal. But yeah, this spot is really, really good for metal. This area of the map is actually insane for metal. There's a few spots that are super heavy around here to get it at, and that's kind of why I came this direction. But then everything... And dial back a little bit to that guy once more before I forget. There was nothing... Ooh, your stats are... Oh, okay, that's terrible stats, actually. He's got 30 into weight. Normally, I would think about taming that, but I don't really want to. Because we just got that Carchar. But... Yeah, nothing would spawn, so I was sitting here, like, running in circles. I went down the hill, up the hill, around the mountain, down to the ocean. I tried dragging fish out of the ocean all the way up. They did a little bit towards his taming, and then that was the biggest problem, is I would get a little bit of his taming done from 1 or 2 creatures, and then I'd give him a third one, and he would just eat it, and it wouldn't give me the taming effectiveness for it. Like, that's what happened with the Theory and the RG. The Theory gave me half a bar, the RG gave me none. And then I gave him a pack of Hyenodons, which also gave me none. And I was like, hold on, why are you not taming? And it wasn't he was in Blood Rage, no Feeding Frenzy, none of that. He was just not, just wasn't getting it. I don't know why. I tried activating the taming, going through here, clicking this, searching him up, everything. I tried the whole 9 yards, and it just did not give me it. I just was at that point where I was like, you know what, enough's enough. I'm dropping it, or I'm force taming it. Because it's not like it's a max level. If it was a max level, I could see being like, no, don't tame it, because that's kind of cheating, because it's literally going to be the strongest thing in existence. Yeah, like, look at all this metal right here. All these are metal nodes. Those little dark ones, all metal nodes. And on top of these mountains, too. You can find Gigas over here and Carchars up along this mountain range that I'm flying by, all along through where you've seen. But, it's why I hate taming those guys so much, dude. The amount of irritation that those kind of tames cause me. Yeah. I'm sorry, but they do. I'm just not very patient when it comes to taming those guys. It's generally why I either don't tame them at all, or if I do, I end up trading a different player for them. Because I don't tame them. I can't stand them. I can't stand the process. But yeah, so the plan was supposed to be us go scaling that mountain. But I just, like I said, spent probably close to 2 hours doing that. We're not going to do that in this part. We're just going to continue to hit metal nodes along the way, on the way back home. And then we're probably just going to wrap it up there when we do get back home, because I don't know how long this video is going to end up being. I have no honest clue. I'm hoping it's not more than an hour, because there was a lot of recording in there, and I do mean a lot, like an insane amount, to the point where it probably could be considered a featured-length film at that point, with how much stuff I had to record for that. So it'll depend on how I'm feeling like it needs to be posted, or if it doesn't. So what I'm actually thinking of doing going forward from now on is, when I do stuff like this where I have to tame these annoying ass tames, is doing like how I said I was making a Patreon at some point, doing a Patreon and doing like the behind the scenes anger sessions of me and stuff like that. The funny bloopers, kind of me trying to tame things and me messing things up and uploading it on there. If that's something you guys would be interested in seeing, I would definitely be inclined to do something along the lines of that on that specifics. How much metal are we looking at right now? We are looking at 6,600 metal. How are we looking at weight? Oh, we're great for weight. We got like 800 more pounds. So what we're going to do is we're going to stop here, right in the center of these, transfer all this metal back. But yeah, if you notice, this guy has 250 per pounds of metal. We have 175 when it's on us. That's why I carry it on me. So for every stack, we get an additional 75 points of metal that we can carry. So that's part of the reason why I do that way. I should have brought the Edmontina with us, but we're using this 500% axe, or pickaxe, so that's kind of why it's doing so well. I said Edmontina again, didn't I? Edmontonia. Oh, you are heavy. You are super heavy. Let's cut the weight. Alright, now I think we are pretty much maxed out. Or pretty close. Oh, that's an aloe. I mean, it's not like we're going to land there anyway with that aloe being there. But we're pretty close to max weight at this point, so we're just going to probably fly straight back. With us being, I want to say, close to 12 to 13 days out from the release of Astraeos, we're probably going to be having our goal now to try to get to the boss battle on Gamma here shortly. I still have not gotten the perfect breeding pair yet of the Rexes. It's taking forever for some reason. So I kind of am a little bit not upset about that, just kind of like one of those, I'm trying so hard to get it, but it just hasn't happened. There's some water, and let's just keep floating on forward here. We got to try to make it to the base location. It's gonna take a while, but a lot of you guys asked me before, actually, if I'd be interested in doing something along the lines of like a Primal Fear and things like that. So, actually, yes, I just re-downloaded Ark Survival Ascended onto a solid-state drive that I grabbed. So I can, in fact, do that now. So if I would like to, if I am ever so inclined into doing a 100 days or something like that on Ark Survival Evolved, or even a playthrough of Ark Survival Evolved, I might do Dino Overhaul X. I liked that one, but I know Primal Fear is a big one. I know Pugnacia is a big one. I've got all those that I can definitely dive into, and I very, very much am thinking about it. So that is easily something up my alley that I want to do. I just can't wait till we can fight our first boss on this map. I have not seen the arena. I refuse to watch the arena. I have seen the bare minimum on Syntax channel, because I tried not to watch it when he played it, because I had always wanted to do this myself. Similar concept to how I'm doing it now myself. Am I going to cover the Power Rangers for people that are probably wondering? Yes, I will be covering the Power Rangers skins and stuff when they drop. We'll more than likely be covering it on this map, so we can just see it here, because we probably won't use them, honestly. But we may end up just equipping them anyway, just to show them off. Dude, I wish, like, you know what I need? What we need? You know what Ark needs desperately? A faster, and unless if I'm just over, like, not remembering a creature, a faster bulk carrier. As in, like, the RG can carry a ton of weight, but we need something that can fly faster than the RG. Unless if I'm forgetting a creature, I don't think there's one that could fly faster than an RG and carry the same amount of weight. I don't believe there is anything with the weight reductions. Like, I know the Renegnathia can carry a lot of weight if it's built properly, which actually we could do that in the next episode. That is probably what we'll do. I need to go take out a Rhino, get a pheromone, and then we'll, yeah, that is what we'll probably do next, is work on getting a Rhino. That seems like it's what I want to do. Actually, let's drop that stone. That'll increase our flight speed a little bit. Anything else that we don't need specifically? We got 3 saddles from that Astral Raptor. I don't really need this Anomalocaris saddle. We have a bunch of them. Just to try to increase our movement speed. That prime meat's useless. That'll cut the weight of that too a little bit. Alright, so we got 1,550. So let's just keep on going this way. It's going to take us a minute, so... we're not, like I said, we're not doing that in this episode. We're definitely not working on getting the Rhino, but that'll now be something for the next one. I would love to see a Tech Rex. I still have yet to see one. I may need to go out on just a spree and just destroy all the Rexes in the area, just to get more to spawn. But the good thing is, the Rhino is right next to base, so this won't be a super hard fly far to get one. We could get one right next to us. So yeah, that's definitely going to be the next video, is going to get us a Renegnathia, showing the process of getting one of those, which most of you by this point, hopefully, I think do know, because it's been out for quite a bit. But if you don't, that is kind of the point of me taming that. I really wanted to show the taming way on how to do the Carchar, but it's just a pain, dude. I couldn't do it. I just ended up getting absolutely irritated and having to just stop it. What is up there? Is that a Giga? I thought I just saw something massive on top of this mountain range. No, it's a Bronto. I was going to say, if there's a Giga right there, I'm going to be a little irritated because I just tamed the Carchar. I would have tamed a Giga instead. That wouldn't have even been close. I prefer the Carchars in terms of they're good at getting hide, meat, everything. But the Gigas are so much easier. Just knock them out, stuff them with narcotics, and just mutton. And they're good. Or kibble. If we do see one, I probably will eventually tame one. Because with the Overworld King Titan going to be out, we're definitely going to need the advantage of having really strong creatures. And we are going to be taming, definitely, when they come out. Again, the, oh my god, I can't remember what they're called. The Element Bronto. The new one, Dreadnoughtus. There it is. We'll be taming the Dreadnoughtuses once they do come to this map. Because with the Element Veins coming, I almost guarantee that they're going to be there. So with that being the case, we more than likely will definitely be taming one of those right off the rip. So that's going to be perfect. And we're going to be using the cool taming method of carrying one on the back of a Zeppelin. So that's part of my plan there too, is to use a Zeppelin to get that. We're going to stop and see what's in this red drop. And I just happened to find out that that little death I had right down on the right over there, apparently that is this is Sparta Death Pit from 3000, I think the movie is, or 300. I just found that out. Thank you, Santi, for pointing that out to me, that I fell for that. But, yeah, I'm interested to see what this guy can do, being that it's only level 90. I don't think it's going to do as well as it should, because I'm going to be using that for a lot of OSDs, probably. There's nothing in there worth my time. That is a complete waste of me stopping on that. But yeah, I'm thoroughly excited to see what comes with the new Astraeos area. It is absolutely insane that we're getting that much more stuff from it, and it's such a, I don't want to say not incomplete map, because that sounds terrible, but the map isn't complete. It's just that high quality already. Like, being that this map is free, it's so high quality now, which is just insane to me entirely, that there's so much to do. I wish these RGs were so much faster. I mean, I could put the movement speed leveling back into it to increase the RG's movement speed, but I don't care for that, because I feel like that takes it away from the actual game itself by not doing what other players can actually do, because none of you guys can actually do that on an official server. So I feel like me being like, oh yeah, just level up your speed, kind of doesn't make it relative to what you guys do. You guys can't relate to it. But this is insane. This pickaxe, dude, that is nuts. I've never seen a 600% pickaxe almost in a multi-tool fashion. So, like, I was smacking some Ankies over the head with the baseball bat variation, knocking him out almost. I knocked out a Scorpion in 2 swings. Max level Scorpion in 2 swings. I was like, hello. We still have to tame an Anomalocaris, which, speaking of, there's our Archelon. I completely forgot about that. We gotta go check its algae. The Anomalocaris, I happened to actually take out 2 of them. Story behind that. We were in the ocean, like we were in the last episode. I think it was the last episode where we got the thing. It's one of the 2 previous episodes where we tamed a bunch of things. I think it was the last one. But either way, I had found a couple of Anomalocaris, but they were outside of the world border. So I used Cheat Ghost to go out and try to force them back in. It wouldn't let me. So what I had to do was I had to completely destroy them to force their spawns to rechange, and I actually reached out to Nakatis and asked him in regards to that, like how that works and why that's doing that. And he said that is actually part of the thing. It's just a little bug. Don't worry about it too much. But there's the Archelon algae. So what you do with this... Now, let's actually go make that. We gotta go back inside the base. Really? I'm just gonna take the shortcut. Alright. Archelon algae. Let's stuff this in the fridge so it doesn't go bad first off. Yeah, as you saw, there was 2 Anomalocaris. I'll show you. Hang on 1 second. Store these in here. Hop this fence. Store this, and this. I put them in the wrong one, but I don't care right this second. I'll adjust it in a moment. But yeah, right here. You have 2 Anomalocaris pheromones. So eating that will make the anomalous ignore you, and you need a few pieces of chitin to make them feel like you're one of them, so you can go up to them and tame them. Which we actually have a couple of pieces of chitin that we could actually use, so that's kind of nice. Let's take this. I ended up stuffing a bunch in here without me realizing it in the wrong spots, so it's kind of perfect time for me to fix that. I tried moving everything around off screen. I think I explained that I did this. I put up a second vault to put all of our resources in. I think I said something about that in one of the videos. But yeah, I have a second vault up that has all of our resources stored inside it specifically, so everything is just easily accessible. I can see what we have, what we don't have, what I need, what I don't need. Like right now, we don't have a whole lot of cementing paste, so I need to start turning the chitin into cementing paste, which actually we'll do right about now while we are waiting. Just start crafting as much of that as we can. Alright, but now you want to come over here, I think. Is it under vegetables? It's not. Is it under crafted foods? Yeah, right here. Algae sushi. So you need raw prime fish meat, Archelon algae, 20 of them, which we don't have. 10 long grass and 1 white coloring. It recovers lost taming effectiveness is what it does. So it's actually really easy to come by, technically, if you have Archelons, but also rarely hard to come by because if you don't have what's necessary to get it. Alright, what am I looking for now? Oh, I also added this. Did I specify that I added this to make cooked meat jerkies? I don't know if I did. I put this in as well at one point in time. Where do I make dye at again? Is it in here? It's not in here. Is it? No, it's not. Where do I make dyes at? I kind of can't remember where I make dyes at again, but I'll do that later. But again, I just got a lot of editing, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys back here next time for more Ark Survival Ascended. I do intend wholeheartedly apologize about having to force tame that guy. I was just getting way too irritated dealing with it. Thank you guys, and I'll see you guys later.